The reason you can't stick to good habits. As these years passed, we consumed a lot of cheap dopamine. There are two types of dopamine. One is instant gratification, and the other one is delayed gratification. You get cheap dopamine from instant gratification. Those are social media, scrolling, video games, junk food. And the delayed gratification is reading, meditating, playing board games with your family, spending time with your family, mourning, cleaning, like cheap dopamine, the instant gratification gives you higher level in one time and lower levels of satisfaction afterwards. And the delayed gratification gives you middle amount of satisfaction, but it gives you constantly that. Like when you scroll for 30 minutes, you get 10 satisfaction in 5 minutes, and the other 25 you get 1 satisfaction. And the delayed gratification, you read for 30 minutes. It gave you 5 satisfaction in 5 minutes. But it gives you that for 6 times. In total, you get 6 satisfaction from 30 minutes of scrolling, 30 satisfaction from 30 minutes of reading. When you compare the first things, it looks like cheap dopamine gives you more satisfaction because it has 10 satisfaction in 5 minutes and the other one is just 5 satisfaction. But when the time passes, cheap dopamine instantly drops as it instantly increased, and the delayed gratification just gives you the same amount of satisfaction by the time. So you may feel like you get more satisfied with cheap dopamine, but it is not. And when we consume a lot of cheap dopamine, our dopamine receptors get fried because they give us more instant dopamine than the delayed gratification. So they got fried and they cannot choose the one that gives you more fun and satisfaction. When you decrease the amount of cheap dopamine, your dopamine receptors get recovered and you get more fulfillment and fun from just the normal habits, the good habits. The key thing is here is to eliminate the cheap dopamine from your life. Do not take your phone before 1 hour you wake up. At least. That is the bare minimum. Now, if you need to do something from your phone, you need to do that after 1 hour you woke up. And if you don't have anything, don't check your phone until 2 hours passes from your wake time. That is the first thing to eliminate. Checking up your phone when you wake up. The second can help you to eliminate cheap dopamine is closing your notifications. When your telephone makes a sound or your screen goes up, it all catches your attention. So you are more likely to use your phone when your notifications are on. The third thing is setting a grayscale mode on your phone. When you do this, your phone screen gets gray, so it has no colors, and it is scientifically proven that colors give you more satisfaction. So when you decrease the colors from your phone, you are less likely to use your phone. And also, discipline is important for sticking to habits, but first you need to clear your dopamine receptors because they are fried with years of cheap dopamine. When you clear your dopamine receptors from cheap dopamine, discipline is important to stick to habits. But first, you need to heal and fix your dopamine receptors. When you decrease the amount of instant gratification and increase the amount of delayed gratification, you live your life better because you get more fulfillment from the things that you do. When you go to school or work, the work makes you bored because you are used to high dopamine and instant gratification. So, because the work has lower dopamine, you cannot be satisfied with the things that you do. But when you decrease the amount of the instant gratification, your average dopamine level decreases. So when you do a simple thing like moving or cleaning up your room, normally it feels, it seems like not a fun thing, but it is when you have lower average dopamine levels. And you do that with decreasing the amount of instant gratification and maximizing the amount of delayed gratification. If you want to live your life better and with more fulfillment, minimize the instant gratification and maximize the delayed gratification. I hope this helps you to live your life better. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.